home. Hello from China. Let me show you the United States products in my home. Nothing. Do you have something from China in your home?
That one stung. He went there.
Your Chanel cosmetics, 80% are made in China and cost only $5. They just add the logo in France and charge you 10 to 40 times the price. Close your eyes. If your Chanel cosmetics says made in China, will they feel cheaper? It's not about quality, it's about brainwashing. Interesting fact, what makes Chanel cosmetics, 42% are crafted by Chinese items. We don't do cheap goods, we do understand luxury.
Hey guys, welcome back again to my channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking when you saw this video. So I came across these videos on my FYP of these Chinese people, showcasing everything that you guys need to know about all the luxury products we've been buying forever. Oh my god, like when I came across this, when this whole tariff thing started, everybody was like, oh my god, these people are going to feel it. All these magas that keep saying that it's China that is going to pay the tariff, you guys come closer. You need to watch this video. Just come closer, okay? You guys saw that man who was saying, oh, he doesn't have any American products in his house, but you all have Chinese products in your houses. Well, I just want to show you some responses from Americans who have seen all of this. If you're not on the Chinese part of TikTok, the manufacturer's part of TikTok, I don't know what you're looking for, right? Anyway, let me roll some clips I've gotten from Americans who are reacting to this. Then we come back and talk more. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, okay? Share your thoughts with me in the comments. And do what, subscribe to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. And credit to all creators on this video. Let's go watch.
So wait, let me get this straight. For years, we've been called conspiracy theorists about big corporations just slapping the Made in America or Made in France logos on everything. And all of these products were actually made in China. And now, Chinese manufacturers, they are straight up exposing them. Posting videos, receipts, factory floor footage, it's all out there. Turns out that $800 handbag, that luxury serum, artisan cookware, yeah, that all costs $7 to make in China. And your favorite woke corporation, they just slap their logo on it and sell it back to you for 100 times the regular price. And here's the kicker. The same corporations are out here crying about Trump's tariffs, claiming it would ruin business. You know what ruined business is out here lying to Americans while outsourcing jobs, exploiting labor, and well, pretending to be premium brand. Now the Chinese manufacturers, they are cutting the middleman and they are going straight to the source, the American people. Yes, you have to order in bulk like 100 plus units, but they're offering the transparency in the US that corporations are refusing to give. Here's the truth. Trump's tariffs, they didn't hurt the American consumer. They hurt globalist corporations who are overcharging Americans, all while profiting off of huge profits by cheap labor. And now they're getting exploited by the very factories they exploited themselves. So if you're a small business owner, this is your moment. You can work directly with suppliers, you can build your own brand, and cut all the corporate snakes out of the equation. Just know what you're doing, because not everything is worth buying in bulk. But hey, the opportunity's there, right? Tariffs didn't fail, greed did. And Trump warned us. Now it's all coming to light.
China just exposed the name brand industry. They're saying that the stuff you're paying thousands of dollars for is the exact same as the stuff you're getting from the H-Gate. Not only are some of these things made in the same factory, but they're made with the same materials. From high-end name brands to Nike, Lululemon, Jordans, literally everything. And honestly, I am here for it because I am someone who used to buy name brand directly from like Louis Vuitton or The House. Keyword, used to. I don't do that anymore. I used to buy name brand when I was in my 20s, but when my frontal lobe developed, I realized that it was a waste of money because the quality of this expensive crap is the exact same as the dupe. For example, take this Louis Vuitton wallet that I got here. I spent anywhere between $800 to $1,000 on this. I don't remember the price, but it was up there. And within a month, the clip stopped working. You see that? It doesn't stay. My mom went and bought this same wallet and this purse from the H-Gate, and she only spent $100, and it's literally the same. You cannot tell them apart. The quality looks the same, the stitching looks the same, the material feels the same. And now China is saying, you don't even have to go through the H-Gate. You don't even have to go through Alibaba. You can come directly to us. We will send it to you.
I'm here wondering what is in the mind of these big corporations. I am just wondering what is in their mind as they're seeing these Chinese wholesalers or Chinese manufacturers coming out to expose every damn thing about their products and where they source them from. And to think that you think that some of these luxury products are made in some countries, not knowing that they're all made in China. You guys, do you see the quality, the clean, the how clean it is? The oh my god, you guys, I am so shocked. See, I'm not so shocked anyway. I'm shocked that some of these things are made in China, but I'm not so shocked because I come from a country where everything that we see that is luxury can be produced in my country. I am not so shocked because most of the people in Nigeria can produce some of the shoes that we call Italian shoes and all of that. Some of the dresses that we see, they make them in Nigeria. And I am not shocked, but I am still very much shocked at the end of the day because I am just imagining the faces of these manufacturers right now, what they're thinking.
They probably should have took this app away when they had the chance because the Chinese manufacturers just hit them folks with the Uno reverse. And right now, the Chinese manufacturers are the best content on TikTok. They said, oh, tariffs, you say. Oh, okay. American people, y'all said y'all like New Balance, Adidas, Nike. Bet. Oh, yeah. The manufacturer is such and such, located at such and such in Guangzhou. They do shipping within this time. And here are the products. I've seen the manufacturers for every brand anybody could possibly think of, from shoes and apparel to beauty products. One of the Chinese manufacturers said, oh yeah, you know how you pay such and such $100 for Chanel beauty products? Well, we only make them for $10. Listen, I don't know how this tariff thing is going to play out, but the way that the Chinese manufacturers are playing their hand, absolutely well done. 10s across the board. I told y'all in the years that I lived in China, I got everything under the sun because everything is pretty much made there. So to see people learning about the actual quality that's in China, because not everything is made cheaply, and learning about websites like Taobao, y'all better get to getting while the getting is good.
Whether you like it or not, right? I am so enjoying this Chinese part of TikTok right now. Few months ago, it was red notes. Everyone ran to red notes when TikTok was dissolved, and everybody's eyes started getting open. US citizens started seeing the fact that China is not how you guys see it. It's a beautiful country. And you know, somebody did a video a few days ago and he was comparing the subway in China and that of US, and he was like, okay, I don't understand. And this happens to be the most expensive country in the world. And right now, you guys, look at all these luxury products that we all see on the internet. Most of us cannot even afford them. You guys, it's all made in China. They only take them to their country and slam it their whatever, their logo on it, and we all think, okay, this is 3,000 pounds, $50,000. You guys, please just tell me that you're not shocked in the comment section. Let me know. Tell me you're not shocked in the comment section because me, I am flabbergasted.
The Chinese takedown of luxury goods is wild right now because luxury goods are a huge source of soft power for the West. Soft power is power through things like culture, music, even language. Like US TV shows, that's a form of soft power because it makes the US aspirational and desirable in some ways. So with luxury brands, Fendi, Prada, Gucci, these Birkins, it creates this aspiration for the West, or aspiration to be European in a way, showing that Europe is this gold standard of quality. But when China's revealing that 80% of anything you buy that's Gucci is made in China, that over 60% of anything that you buy from Prada is made in China, that the only difference is that they send it over to Europe and then they stitch on a made in France or made in Italy little label. It's the ultimate pulling the curtain on the wizard in The Wizard of Oz and showing that there actually is no real magic and power in the person who's controlling Oz. I think it's going to be really interesting because there is such a stigma of something that's made in China. There's this perception of lesser quality in the West, but when you reverse that paradigm, when you show that all these goods that you thought were better because they came from Italy or France or wherever, when actually, in actuality, it comes from China, you're forcing consumers to reckon with why they make choices. So if consumers are going to start questioning the perceived worth of luxury goods. Consumers are going to then realize that luxury brands are just high markup middlemen. They're just peddling an idea of something versus an actual quality good. And you can just then cut them out and go to the source. And so I think what China is doing right now, by shifting this perception of soft power, by taking back soft power, by showing real power in infrastructure and manufacturing, we're going to see a real flip in a lot of things, whether it comes to labor market, whether it comes to manufacturing, whether it comes to who buys luxury goods and perception of luxury as well. And so, I don't know, I'm just in it for the ride here.
Is this the end of luxury fashion? I think so. Like, these Chinese manufacturers talk about the ultimate Uno reverse. Like, holy. Also, so I need someone who's like super type A, like to put a spreadsheet together for us. Like, there's already somebody out there who's working on this. I absolutely know it. Like, please share.
Over the years, the world has made it look like anything you buy from China is not original, okay? It's kind of inferior or something. But you guys, with everything that we are seeing currently, you will know that everything you buy, that are, products that are not so quality, depending on your budget, then if you want the luxury ones, they are ready to give it to you. And that's what people just need to understand. With this whole trade war happening between the US and other countries, I think a lot of manufacturers, especially these luxury product corporations, are going to lose out a lot. Now, China is beginning to open the eyes of people with this whole Chinese manufacturers, coming on air to tell us how things are produced in China, the cost of living in China, the products that people can buy for, in China, how much they produce some of these luxury products that end up getting to the hands of these big corporations, and they sell it as luxury to people, the final consumers, for thousands and thousands of dollars. Okay, now they are going to be losing out a lot, because a lot of people will prefer to go to China, do their sourcing, then come back to the US or come back to any other country that they kind of deserve, or they want to. Okay, but what I'm just trying to paint is that most times it's just very okay for us to go to these places and find out ourselves. Okay, until you go to these countries, you will never understand the fact that there are better luxurious things, or some of the things that you've been using, your iPhones, your everything, is made in these countries. Okay, or some of these raw materials are coming from these countries. You will never know. And that's what these Chinese manufacturers are trying to tell us. Okay, you guys, I am so shocked that a lot of US citizens are just discovering the fact that China produces most of the things that we all use in our household, including the handset, your smartphone currently, your television, your everything. So tell me, who exactly is winning this whole trade, whatever that is happening? Well, guys, share with me your thoughts in the comments. Let's have that conversation. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and do give this video a thumbs up. See you guys on my next video. Bye, guys.